joining us. We start this morning at the southern border as Title 42 is set to expire tonight.
The COVID-era restrictions were first put in place during the pandemic. Border officials have used the Trump-era policy to turn back migrants who are trying to enter the country. And now with the policy ending, several border cities in Texas who have already seen an increase in crossings have declared a state of emergency, bracing for a possibly larger influx. Shelters there are already overburdened, and the concern is the situation could get worse. Border Patrol says about more than 60,000 migrants are already in northern Mexico waiting to enter the U.S. when the policy ends tonight. And the conditions they're living in while they wait are brutal.
It's a struggle because the food doesn't keep us full. We're hungry and it gets really cold out here.
The Department of Homeland Security is taking added steps to help alleviate overcrowding in border facilities. And yesterday, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas issued this warning to migrants.
To people who are thinking of making the journey to our southern border, know this: the smugglers care only about profit, not people. They do not care about you or your well-being.
NBC News Homeland Security correspondent Julia Ainsley is on the border in El Paso, Texas for us this morning. Julia, you've been monitoring the situation there. Tell us what you're seeing this morning.
Well, it's interesting. I'm here outside Sacred Heart Church in downtown El Paso, and just a few days ago, we would have seen hundreds of migrants sleeping next to each other on these streets. You can still see some have spent the night out here, but it's also, we see a lot of clear sidewalks. We understand that immigration authorities came through overnight and asked a lot of these people to be processed, meaning they needed to be sent through the immigration process where they get their A numbers, they get biometrics, they figure out who they are, and then oftentimes they're re-released back to places like this. So we could see them coming back here today. It's something that happened the prior day as well. And it's part of a strategy to try to clear out places like this ahead of that expected surge when at 10:59 local here tonight, the Title 42 policy will lift and immigrants will be able to come across and claim asylum. Now, a lot of the people who have already come have heard misinformation. They thought they needed to cross before Title 42 lifted. There's a lot of confusion. But by and large, what this will mean is that as the numbers increase, if more are drawn when Title 42 lifts, they also will be taking longer to process them, that process that I just described, and that could mean more time in detention. Border Patrol is worried about backlogs. In fact, that's why, as we understand and we've reported, they've released a memo to Border Patrol facilities to say you can release people without court dates and without a way to track migrants' whereabouts in the countries in order to alleviate overcrowding if they get pushed too far past capacity. Already, just yesterday, or rather 2 days ago, we understand there were 11,000 migrants that crossed in one day, and those numbers could climb to as high as 14,000 or possibly even higher. It's been predicted by the chief of Border Patrol to be about 14,000. They're worried about overcrowding, and they're worried about what it might mean for cities like El Paso.
And Julia, there's been a lot of concern over misinformation spreading among the migrants about the border process. What resources are available for the migrants to get the correct information?
Yeah, that's right. So they talked a lot about how maybe that's the reason why we saw a surge now, even before Title 42 lifts. A lot of times smugglers will tell migrants, today is the day you have to cross. This is your last chance. DHS has actually launched a messaging campaign against that misinformation. You can see billboards now throughout Central America and countries where migrants might be coming from, telling them, no, this is wrong information. Don't listen to the smuggler. The border to the U.S. is closed. And that's a message that Mayorkas has also been repeating. He repeated that yesterday from his podium. He has repeated that many times, trying to get the message out that the smugglers don't care about you. Don't listen to them. They're just trying to take advantage of you.
All right, a lot more to come. Julia Ainsley on the border for us this morning. Julia, thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.